blessings. The blessings are here.
Right.
Okay.
Are they singing? The
Yes.
blessings?
Yes.
Okay, so Katie will just light.
That's fine. Does everybody have the music they need? I know there were some people for whatever who needed some things. Does everybody have what they need? Yes? Carol, everybody got what they need? Okay, so I'll just look on this thing. No, I gave Carol the music that I had. Whoever didn't have music. I gave her everything except for the emoji. If you want, that's fine. The visual tourism system isn't working. Some things have changed. I mean, I know how to work with this stuff, but I don't. Some things have changed, so that's why I've been running around.
Test. Come on in, everyone. Everybody's in the back. We've decided to do services here in the sanctuary tonight.
Okay.
And as soon as more people get in, we're going to open the ark, as we usually do to signal the beginning of services. We got our band, we got our choir. What we don't have tonight is we don't have visual tefillah, so we're going to be calling out page numbers in our books. Your book should say Mishkan Tefillah. I have the big print for blind people like me. And it should say Shabbat. If it does not say Shabbat, it is the wrong book. There are fewer books in the back. It is considered to be really, really good manners to wander all over the room and find books if you need them. So get a book if you need it. It says Mishkan Tefillah. I'm going to open the ark.
These are the rubber.
Are we singing?
Slides for everything.
I understand. But people do know the
Come
word.
on, we can, sure.
The little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And dreidel, dreidel, dreidel,
oh, dreidel I shall play.
it has a lovely body with legs so short and thin. A leg is all tired. It drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel,
oh, dreidel I
dreidel.
shall play.
My dreidel's always playful. It loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel. Come play now, let's begin together. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay.
I have one.
Oh, dreidel.
I have one.
Oh, got another one?
I have one, sure. I had a little dreidel. I made it out of snow. I put it in the oven. Where did my dreidel go?
Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay.
I put it in
the oven.
One more.
Oh, where did my dreidel go?
I had a little dreidel. I made it out of chocolate, but it turned so messy because I put it in my pocket.
Oh, dreidel, dreidel,
dreidel, I made it out of chocolate, and then it was so messy because I put it in my pocket. Go ahead. You can do the next song. Yes.
Chanukah, Chanukah, Chag Yafeh Kol Kach, Or Chaviv Misaviv, Gilei Yeled Rav. Chanukah, Chanukah, Sivivon, Sov, 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 Anaim Latov. Chanukah, got a page number? Is it there?
No.
Chanukah, Yeled Rav. Hannukah, Sivivon, Sivivon, Sov, 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 Manaim Vatov.
Chanukah, oh Chanukah,
Come light the menorah, let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sivivon and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed their sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed their sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Light the menorah, let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sivivon to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed the light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed their sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Happy Hanukkah. Normally at a service like this, we would be able to project our words, but you know something? We don't have to have technology. We have our voices, we have our Ruach, and we have books, and we have Katie. And Katie's going to help us because you light the Hanukkah candles first before you light the Shabbat candles. And as you're able, please rise. I think it's on 290. Hold on. No. Oh, it's somewhere.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you depend on things to do things for you, and it doesn't always do things for you, and that's the way it goes. So Hanukkah is 279. We do the first two blessings, and you want to light from that already lit candle there? You just, yeah, we got that there. Boy, are we clever sometimes or what? And we start with the newest candle first. The choir is going to sing the blessings. There we go. She'asa nisim la ulimotenu bayamim hahem mazman hazeh. Are they singing Hannukah? You can find this on 364 in your books at the top. Please turn in your books to page 2, going from right to left, for the blessing of lighting candles for Shabbat. Light first, and then bless. There you go. More vertical, more vertical. Yeah, more vertical. There you go. Okay, face it toward me. Okay, there you go. 1, 2, 3. Blow, blow, blow. Oh my gosh.
Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu
melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Get some Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Turn to page 5, if you would. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pari hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho me'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reheshit ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh zecher letziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat l'chaim. In Canterbury, what do we always say? It's just juice.
Right? You all know the answer.
Have a seat, everyone. It's our custom when we sing the Chadodi to rise in the last verse, to face the rear, and the last 2 words of the last verse, Boi Kala, we bow to where Paul is standing right there. Maybe the bride will come in tonight, the Shabbat bride. Maybe the bride will come in from the parking lot. We don't know. Every week it's a mystery. We have no idea of what's going to happen. But if you know the tune of the Chadodi, join in. If you don't know it at the beginning, hopefully you'll know it by the end. And any kids who want to dance with me, now's the time.
Tiferet velitila lecha dodi likra kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likra kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela tikorabat echorvenecha ki mekor aberaka mirosh mikedem סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקרא קלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקרא קלה בני שבת נקבלה התעוררי התעוררי כי באורי וביורי אורי אורי שיר דברי בבור אדוני עלייך נגלם לך דודי לקרא קלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקרא קלה בני שבת נקבלה אוי ושלום עטרת בעלה
גם בשמחה Oh, face this way. We're going to bow. Okay, bow to the left. To the right. What's next? Sit down. Oh, excuse me. Silly me. The Hatzi Kaddish is what divides the beginning part of Shabbat evening service from the Baruch Hu and the rest. So as you are able to, please rise. Amen.
בכל יום בכל חיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן יהי שמרה מבורך לעולם לעלמי עלמיה וישתבח, ויתפאר רומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר, ויתהלל, שמי לקודשו בריחו. ויעלה מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה נחמתה, דאמיר ויאמר ויאמרו Amen.
Sing the lies together. We continue with the prayer for the evening and the separation of light into darkness. Baruch atah Adonai. Are we reading or singing? Chalam. Asher bidbaro ma'ariv aravim. B'chokhmah poteach she'arim. Okay, we're going to stop there. Are we singing?
Yes. So now you know the
like
words.
this.
Can join. Ya la la, ya la ya la la, ya la 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 ya la 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 la, la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la la ya la la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidbaro ma'ariv aramim ma'ariv aramim.
בחוכמה פותח שערים, ובתבונה משנה עיתים, ומחליף את הזמנים ומסדר את הכוכבים במשמרותיהם, ברקיע כרצונו. La 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 la, you know this. La 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 la. La 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 la. And together, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. But there is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Blessed are you who helps us shine our light through the darkness. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv haravim.
If you know the tune, please join in.
Song of love. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha avta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Ken Adonai Eloheinu B'shochbeinu v'komenu Nasiach b'chukecha
V'nismach b'divrei
Toratecha u'v'mitzvotecha Ki heim chayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem negei yomam v'layla ve'avatecha tasir mimenu li'olamim Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. Please rise for Shema. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. We will know that you are one.
Hashem. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Please join together. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'adecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibaratam v'shivtecha v'veitecha u'v'lechtecha v'derech u'shofecha u'kumecha u'shartam lahot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha u'ktabtam al mezuzot beitecha u'v'she'arecha למען תזכרו עשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We read together. And you shall love the eternal your God with every desire of your heart,
with everything precious in your life, with every sad and joyous measure you receive. Let these words of the Shema, which I am commanding you this moment, envelop your heart. Teach them tirelessly to your children, to everyone you touch. Use them in your speech, whether you sit inside your house or walk publicly upon the way. Say them at night before you sleep and when the sun and you arise. Bind them in a sign upon your arm, and let them be noticeable between your eyes. Write them in the mezuzah on the doorpost of your house and on your gates. All these you shall do, so you may call to mind all my mitzvot and do them, becoming holy to your God. I, Adonai, am your God, who brought you forth from the land of Egypt, that I might be God for you. I, Adonai, am your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. At this point in service, we arrive at the prayer Micha Mocha, the first prayer, which includes Micha Mocha and the first bracha after the Shema. And it's traditional on Hanukkah to do it to a favorite Hanukkah melody. So I think you'll know this, and please join in. Micha Mocha Paelim Adonai Micha Mocha Nedar B'Kodesh Norah Tehilot Osef Ele. Again. Norah Tehilot Osef Ele Malchutecha Ra'uvanecha Bokei Hayam Lifnei Moshe u'Miriam Zeh ונאמר, כי פד אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Well, the second prayer after the Shema V'Haft is called Hashkivenu, calls us to lie down in peace. This is the tune we do every Monday night with our teen school. Our teen school gathers in a kihila or an asefa, and we talk about the really challenging issues of the day, but we always end by singing Shema, and we sing this Hashkivenu. It goes like this. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chayim, ufros aleinu, ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha. Amen. English now. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us to not wrong from right. A big amen here. Amen. 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 One more amen. Let's do that together now. Amen.
Here we go. Baruch atah Adonai, haporesh sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Okay, we're ready for Vishamru.
Oh, this has a backbeat. This is a Talmud. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asod et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asod et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti leolam. Vishameru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asod et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. Vishameru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asod et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim nasa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Vishameru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asot et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. Vishameru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asot et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. Yom HaShvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. Vishameru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat
לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Okay, the frogs are back.
As you're able for the Amidah, the prayer said standing, and we pray that we not be like frogs, but at least we open our mouths in prayer.
Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi agid tehilatecha. Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi agid tehilatecha. Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi agid tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Koneh Hakol, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי כל אתה רב להושיע. משניב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל לרחמים רבים, צומח נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בגבורו ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We read together a special reading in English for the Kedushat Hayom, the sanctification of the day of Shabbat. Together.
Creation is incomplete without Shabbat. Rest reveals the importance of work. Work reveals the importance of rest. The two together make the world. The two together make a human being. I rest when I cease to struggle to control. I rest when I abandon the pride of ownership. I rest when I give thanks for what is. I set aside this day to revel in your work by sharing your rest. I set aside this day to honor all that I have been given. I set aside this day to take stock of all that I am. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Together, ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer.
Wherever we live, wherever we see you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands, you are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'odcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. And our next prayer in this series of brachot that makes the Amidah is a prayer of thanksgiving. And there's a special insert for Hanukkah, which you may recognize, Al Hanisim, one of the top 10 hits of Hanukkah, I might say. And then we'll go into a special Modim Anachnu Lach for the occasion. Modim Anachnu Lach, of course, are the words that say, we thank you. It's a very formal way of saying it, but it's that reminder every time we take those moments to pray and to think about all that we have been given and all that we have to be thankful for. Oops, my bad. Al hanisim ve'al hapurkan ve'al hagvurot ve'al hashuot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Al hanisim ve'al hapurkan ve'al hagvurot ve'al hashuot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. ve'al hatshuvot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita lavotenu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Ve'al hapurkan ve'al hakvurot ve'al hatshuvot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita lavotenu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Ve'al hapurkan ve'al hakvurot ve'al hatshuvot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita lavotenu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh.
Compassionate One, merciful Lord, forever and ever. Modim anachnu lach forever. Morning, noon, and night, modim anachnu lach. Our lives are in your hands. Keeping your miracles surround us day by day. Our lives are in your hands. Our souls are in your keeping. Your never-ending love has always never-ending love has been our home.
ata Adonai, atov shimcha ulachana'eh lehodot.
So these verses from Isaiah, V'chitatu charvotam le'itim, let there be their swords into plowshares, V'chanitotehem lemazmerot, and their spears into pruning hooks, Lo yisagoy el goy cherev, Lo yamadu od milchama, together, nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
They shall never again know war.
Don't
stop after beating the swords into plowshares. Don't stop. Go on beating and making musical instruments out of them. Whoever wants to make war again will have to turn them into plowshares first. Baruch atah Adonai, hamivarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom.
So all the words that we've said have either been written in ancient days in the Torah itself, or in Isaiah, or in the rabbinic time, or a modern poem. Hanukkah is when we have to be illuminated in a time of darkness. And this holiday provides the opportunity to offer light in the face of darkness, to offer warmth in the face of cold, to offer hope in place of despair. So I'd like you to maybe just close your eyes a minute. I'd like you to focus on something that makes you hopeful even though the time is dark, even though the weather's cold, even though there are things going on in this world that give us pause. We're going to offer an Oseh Shalom to end our silent prayer. If you know this, please join in. I'll do it. Oseh Shalom, Shalom bimromav, Hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Amen. Join me. Oseh shalom, shalom bimromav, Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Every time we get together, we have an opportunity to offer a prayer of healing.
No, I'm going to do it. They're not singing along anyway.
What I'd like you to do is think of those in your lives right now, whether they're in nursing homes or hospitals, or whether they simply walk the earth with a stone in the heart, or face the daily battles of sobriety. I'd like you to hold that person really close. So many in our lives we know struggle every single day to live the lives they want to and they can't because of what is chaining their hearts or their limbs. So we'll start with Fix You by Coldplay, and then go into our Mishaberach.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, and the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, or you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishaberach imotenu b'kor habracha li'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. Okay. Where is it?
There we go. Oh, we're not at announcements, but we'll figure it out.
My slide disappeared.
It's
It was
all right.
really nice.
So this week's Torah portion is called Miketz. It is one of the rare occasions in a Jewish tradition you take out 3 Torahs tomorrow. 3 Torahs. One for Shabbat, one for Shabbat Hannukah, and one for Rosh Chodesh. We're entering a new month called Tevet. And I'm telling you, we're Reformed, we're taking out 2. We're not taking out 3 from Indian. We're taking out 2. We're going to do the Torah portion, Miketz, and we're going to do the special reading for Hanukkah. I think Rosh Chodesh will be fine on its own. I think we'll figure it out. Miketz is in the middle of the Joseph story. We started it last week, and we saw what brotherly love is all about. Sibling love so intense, so dear, that Joseph's brothers, instead of killing him, only sell him into slavery. That's love, right? And they sell him into slavery, and because he has this natural talent, he tends to rise in the organization he's put in. He rises to the top of Potiphar's house when he's put in charge of, and then he's falsely accused in the original Me Too movement, a false accusation, not a real accusation, and he's put in jail. And then Pharaoh's got dreams, not just Joseph. Pharaoh's got dreams. He's got dreams of really large bovines, really large cows. And there are 7 of them, and then there are 7 skinny cows, and they eat up the 7 large cows. And then there are 7 big, fat, plump ears of grain, and they're eaten up by the 7 emaciated things of grain. And Pharaoh wakes up, and all of Pharaoh's magicians and all of his soothsayers, none of them can figure out what's going on. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Pharaoh's heart back together again. He was terrified. and they call for Joseph. Joseph has been rotting in prison for 3 years, and he gets the call. And he gets the call, and you'd think he'd go right up to Pharaoh. But no, the text is very specific. He gets a shave, and he puts on a new set of clothes. Now, some of you read the news like I do. About 15 years ago, they did a study on New York subway platforms of panhandlers who would dress in jeans and grubby, military coats, whatever, and go around panhandling, and at most, they would get a quarter, they would get $1. But if a person panhandled on a New York subway platform in a 3-piece suit, they were given $20 bills. They were given, can you believe that? I mean, all you got to do is dress up, apparently, and people will respond to you. Joseph knew that even though he had a message from God, he had to look a certain way to be acceptable in Pharaoh's court. Now, we have an expression for this. It's a guy expression, clothes make the man. At the same time, we know that ultimately, you got to have something in the clothes to back it up. And Pharaoh says, you will interpret my dreams. And Joseph says, no, God will interpret your dreams. And many of you know the story, because many of you either read the Torah or you know Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, right? You know either one. And you know that he is going to find a way to help people through the most difficult time in Egypt, 7 years of famine. Woven into that, he dresses in royal garb and is unknown to his own siblings, those who loved him so much they only sold him into slavery. So what do we take from this? The very first word, miketz, means at the end of a certain period of time. And here we are at this liminal time, 2 weeks before the shortest day of the year, just a few days before the end of Hanukkah. And we are in this time, and we have to decide how we're going to approach the world. And my hope and prayer is not that you get dressed up in a 3-piece suit and stroll subway platforms, but that you put on the armor of your faith, that you put on the cloak of your good deeds, that you sign up for Federation Mitzvah Day, that you go ahead and understand that the way we are in the world is not going to be judged by whether you bought your clothes at one place or another, but by your deeds. Our deeds are our surety. And it's my hope and prayer that our deeds together can produce the miracles we need to create light in the face of a very dark, dark world, to create warmth in the face of a very cold world, and to create hope when so many of us experience despair. My prayer for you, my prayer for all of us, amen, and happy Hanukkah. That, of course, was the last verse of the last Psalm, Psalm 150. Every soul shall praise you. Hallelujah.
And the next selection from our choir are the words Miyim Alel, to this melody that you will recognize. I hope you tap your feet, clap your hands, sing along, hum along, and enjoy.
The words are on 364 if you want to follow me in your book. So, just a few things that are going on in the congregation. How many of you got socks for Hanukkah? I give my entire staff socks every year. Socks, very, very good. Warm ones, good. Oh, I'm near a microphone, shouldn't do that. Anybody get candy? Anybody get candy? Gelt, something like that? Anybody make or bake something? How many of you had jelly donuts or sufganiyot? Good. As I always say, we are not a heart-healthy religion, especially this time of year. Okay? Tomorrow, there's Torah study at 8:30 in the morning. We are going on our longitudinal study. We're in the middle of Leviticus, looking at the end of some sacrifices before we go into the laws of kashrut. And then at 9:15 is our minyan. As I say, we're going to be reading 2 Torahs. There's a very special baby naming for Dan and Amanda Gilman's baby tomorrow with a small ceremony in their home. And then at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we're gathering for what is called the third meal. If you're Yiddish, it's Shalosh Shudas, but if you're Hebrew, it's Seudah Shlishit. I'll be giving postcards from Germany. I was invited as a guest of the German government for the 80th anniversary of Kristallnacht for November 9th, 1938, that terrible pogrom against the Jewish people. I'll be giving words and pictures about what I saw there. Angela Merkel did speak at the event at the Reichsstrasse Synagogue on the last day of my trip. And we're honored that we are inviting the community as well to come and be part of that. On Sunday, Women of Temple Sinai is having a special 11:45 in the morning lunch for all of the religious school families. And so we hope that you'll be able to join them. I know they're great in the kitchen, just as good as we had tonight. Who had the latkes tonight? Raise your hand. Weren't they great latkes? Secret? The secret? Didn't peel them. Got everything in there. Got all that protein, got all that good flavor, right? And then we're going on to next week. Obviously, it's going to be the end of Hanukkah on Sunday night into Monday. Teen school is Monday night at 7 o'clock, and then Shabbat services the following week at 7 every single week, and we hope that we will see you throughout the week. There is a lot going on in the next couple weeks. We hope that you will enjoy the opportunity to be with our Christian friends and neighbors. There is a major event on Sunday, I think it's not conflicting with the Steelers game, at the SV Hindu Temple, supported by the Hindu and Jain communities from 4 to 6:30 out at the temple there, where they want to express solidarity and peace among religions. So if you've never been to the SV Temple, by the way, I have, it's extraordinary. And if you want to be part of this wonderful gathering of the Jewish community, the Hindu, the Jain, the Christian, the Muslim community, we want you to be part of that as well. Okay? So I want to thank our choir. Thank you very, very much. You sang last week, you sang this week, you're getting a lot of gigs right now, I know. And I want to thank our band. And so the idea that we can have all this different kind of music and I can dance with children during our service is just the highest form of praise to God that I know. Thank you for all of our leaders here who do so much, Laura, Ellen, and of course, Mitchell. Okay? Oh, we're still running around. It's fine. Okay. We're going to continue with the last part of our service, which is Aleinu, for which we rise as you are able.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
It's our custom as we read the names for yahrzeits and those of more recent deaths, if you are here to say Kaddish for that individual, as that person is named, we ask you to rise so we can recognize you as a mourner. At the very end, we'll all rise together so that no mourner should have to stand alone for their Kaddish. This week, we especially remember the yahrzeits, the anniversaries of the deaths of Sidney Philip Antonoff, Celia Bloom and Meyer Bregman, Ethel Briskin, Alan J. Kaplan, and Emma Elligator, Leo Ellicott, R. Ben Fairman, Ruth Furliger, and Dr. Sidney Freilich, Joseph Fried, Sarah Garfinkel, and Jackie Goldman, Anna K. Greenberg and Ann Greenberg, Harry Harris, and Reverend Converse Hunter, Morris Katz, Paula Kaufman, and Madeline Keller, Sylvian Rudolph Klein, Eleni Kosberg, Lloyd Joseph Kudrick, Milton Cooperstock, and Wilbur Leibovitz, Flo Liebov, Nathan Liebov, and Samuel Levinson, Bernard Levy, Louis Lichtenstein, and Josephine Felser Marcus, Ruth Mendelson, Zelda Merenstein, and Lloyd Daniel Michael, Morris Molans, Rita Mordechai, and Pearl Perlberg, Helen Posner, Molly Pretter, and Joseph Ratner, Martin Reb, Aaron David Rosenson, Corinne Schwartz-Rothenberg, Annette Rubenstein, Ellen Rothenberg-Sapoznik, Frank Shatton, Hannah B. Shine, Emily Sarah Siegel, Harry Shapira, Lena Steiner, Max Stoff, Jack Tufshinsky, Ruth Recht Unger, Anna Weil, and Albert Ben Chaim. And now we remember those whose recent deaths we still mourn: Alexander Lowe Claudel, Shirley Nathan, Walter Goldberg, Jerome Siegel, Adele Moritz Sternberg, and Ron Fayola. It's my unhappy duty to announce the death of Jerry Prince, who died yesterday and will be buried on Monday, and out of Sugars and at Homewood Cemetery. Notice will be coming to the congregation. We also note with great sadness those who died serving our country in Afghanistan, especially the two from Western Pennsylvania. Today, as most of you know of a certain age, is a day that will live in infamy. December 7th, we remember 1941. We remember all those who died, more than 1,000 serving our country who were attacked by sneak attack at Pearl Harbor. We rise in their honor and memory. And those who would like to say Kaddish, we proceed to do so now. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah b'yom ma divrach chirutei v'yom lich malchutei b'chai echon v'yom echon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael b'agalau v'yizman kari v'yamru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei al-maya yiparach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh Yitadar, Yitalad, Yitalal, Shmei Kudsha, Brichu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiram bi'alma v'imru, Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'yimru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'yimru Amen. May the source of peace in the high heavens cause peace to descend on all of us, all Israel, upon a shattered world in need of our light, hope, and warmth, upon all of us who mourn our beloved dead, as together we say,
Amen.
Amen. Our final song is called Odecha. It is actually, there it is. Oh, finally the Vartor comes up.
No, you don't have to look for it.
Okay.
You can announce it.
So Odecha is actually from Hallel, and you're supposed to say Hallel every day of Hanukkah. We'll say part of it tomorrow as well. And this is a snappy version here. We'll have a quick blessing after that, and the blessing over food, so we might enjoy Oneg Shabbat if you have not filled with latkes. Okay. No. We just said you could do this. Here we go. May be blessed every place you come into God's world. May be blessed by taking the blessings that you received tonight out into God's world where they needed so much. As together we say, Amen. You ready to do this with me? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei mizonot. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, ruler of all, who makes animal crackers and other lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Shabbat Shalom and Happy Hanukkah!
Nes gadol haya sham, chag simcha hu la'am. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra L'Yitnasa B'chefzo Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra V'acharei Kiklot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora V'hu Haya V'hu Hove V'hu Yiyeh B'tifara V'hu Echad V'yein Sheni Le'amshir Lo Le'achbira V'li Reshit V'li Tachlit V'lo Ha'oz V'hamisra V'hu Eli V'chai Go'ali V'tzur Chevli V'yetzara V'hu Nisi Umanos Li Menat Kosi B'yom Mekra B'yado Afkid Ruchi V'yeti Shani V'ayira V'imruchi G'viyati Adonai Li V'lo Ira Yalla la yalla la 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 yalla la la yalla la la yalla la la yalla la yalla la 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 yalla la yalla